Yo, what's up, sports bettors? I got a little $5,000 MLB parlay, 5 picks to win 5 grand on a platform I've been running pretty hot on. It's called Jock Market. So a lot of people, they ask a common question. I already use Prize Picks. Why should I sign up for Jock Market? And the answer is pretty simple. First of all, as you'll notice here, Jock Market, when you register for Jock Market, they give you an $100 sign-up bonus with promo code OddsJam. These sports books make roughly $1,500, $1,000, depends on the platform, dollars off their average customer every single year. Right? So these books don't care about giving people $100 to sign up, since they know they make $1,500 off the average square recreational bettor who has zero idea what they're doing. So there's a link below. You register for Jock Market, promo code OddsJam, get $100. What's better than a free $100? Nothing. It takes literally a minute to sign up for this platform as well. I have no idea why you wouldn't. Now, the second reason is all these books have different lines from one another. Right? So you never know where the value is going to be. I'll give out plays on Underdog Fantasy, right? I'll give out plays on FanDuel, right? These books have different promos. So you can see Prize Picks has a nice little promo on Jokic, right? They also have Taco Tuesday going on right now. They got a promo on Jokic for the NBA Finals. All these books have different promos, different lines from one another too. So you can see right here, my first play, and it's the best play, this play is incredibly good, is Outman over half of a base. This play is available on Jock Market. If you look at Prize Picks, this play is not available, right? I'm literally searching for Outman. These books have different lines from one another. So sometimes you'll catch Jock Market asleep at the wheel, right? Other times there's really good bets on Prize Picks. I gave out some Taco Tuesday plays earlier. But anyways, let's kind of go ahead. Let's get into my picks. So my first play, again, this play is incredibly good, is James Outman over half of a base. You can see it right here. I also have Vasquez over half of a base. So you may be like, oh, why are these plays any good? So let's go through the strategy. We'll go through the math because that's fun. And what you're going to see is Jock Market, right? They have the exact same payout. I mean, this isn't like a new platform that literally ripped off Prize Picks. But what you're going to see is, long story short, any 5-pick flex play you create, right, this is the payout you're getting. A lot of people use Prize Picks, so you probably already know this beautiful little 5-flex payout. You go 5 for 5, you get a 10x payout, 4 for 5, 2x, 3 for 5, you get a 0.4x payout. Look at Jock Market, literally a 5-pick entry. The only difference is on Jock Market, it's called a partial lock. Right? It's not called a flex play. It's called a partial lock. Other than that, this is basically just Prize Picks, right? So, but they have different lines from one another. And again, they also have different sign-up bonuses. So long story short, what you can do is, if you think about how Prize Picks works, I've explained it in other videos, but this applies to Prize Picks, Jock Market. You know, these platforms literally have the same payout, so it applies to both. Is any 5 picks you select, like I could change this to a WNBA first half play, you're going to see I'm getting the same payout, right? So basically the way Prize Picks makes money is they bake in a win rate above 50%, right? So that may sound complicated. This is the math behind Prize Picks payouts. I'll include it in the description. You can reach out with any questions. I also recommend you go through each of these platforms. You figure out how many picks is optimal. You take advantage of the sign-up bonus, all that sort of good stuff. But what was I going to say? But on Prize Picks, right, just think about it, right? If you have no advantage, no edge, you're going to win 50%, lose 50% of your player prop over-unders. You're going to win 50% of these picks. You're going to lose 50% of these picks. You have no advantage. Right? Like Alicia Gray, she's always going over or under 8.5 first half points. So if you have no advantage, you're going to get 50% right, 50% wrong. But on Prize Picks and Jock Market, you have to win 54.25% of your picks to be profitable. Right? So winning 50% means you're going to get crushed. Your ROI is going to be negative 25%. But what we're going to see right here is this play on James Outman. Right? I'm just looking at the fantasy optimizer. So this is where I find most of my bets for Prize Picks, as well as Underdog Fantasy and Jock Market and Parlay Play, all these different platforms. All right. So what you're going to see is James Outman over half of a base is 55.83% to win. And you may be like, oh, where are these numbers coming from? Well, take a look at the sports books, right? Like look at DraftKings right here. DraftKings has James Outman, his over. So let me just search him quick. His over is a huge favorite, right? I'm just literally looking at a sports book, player bases, and OddsJam is just reading in this data, and you can see they have his over heavily favored. You go to Christian Vazquez, right? So let's find this beauty. So in the Twins-Astros game, his over is heavily favored. The sports books are all data points, right? They're all telling you, hey, Christian Vazquez, all the sports books have his over half of a base, right? Heavily favored, right? Around like minus 145 odds. FanDuel has the line at 1.5, but whatever, you get the point, right? Like all of the bookmakers, so if you look at BetMGM, Caesars, DraftKings, Pinnacle is known to be the sharpest sports book, they'll have the over heavily favored, right? So all these books are telling you, hey, Vazquez is a lot more likely to go over half of a base as opposed to under. James Outman, a lot more likely to go over half of a base as opposed to under, right? So long story short, like Prize Picks is a platform. Again, they don't change your payout. Jock Market and Prize Picks. Any 5 picks you select, this is the payout you're getting. There's nothing about overs, unders, MLB, NBA, whatever. Any 5 picks you select, you're getting the same payout. All of the sports books are telling you Vazquez is a lot more likely to go over half of a base as opposed to under, right? So obviously you'd rather take his over in your Prize Picks entry, or in this case, Jock Market entry. So we're just using sportsbook odds to find plays that are winning above 54.25% of the time on Jock Market, right? And if you say, okay, my 5 picks, let's say have an average percentage chance to hit of maybe like 55.1%, you can kind of back out what your ROI is going to be on Jock Market. It's going to be like 5.66%. So I bet this for $500, right? My parlay on Jock Market is $500 to win 5,000. So my stake is $500. My ROI is 5.66%, right? So my play has $28 in edge, right? So let me just increase this a bit. So I'm betting $500, 5.66% ROI roughly, assuming my picks on average are winning about 55.1% of the time, which is approximately the case. So basically, my $500 slip on Jock Market has a profit margin or edge of $28. Pretty simple. So pretty cool stuff going on there. So I just want to get this back to the break-even win rate. So I'll get rid of this stuff and then I'll show you guys the picks. So we're just using sportsbook odds, right, to find an advantage. Lucas Giolotto, all the books have his under. 6.5 strikeouts, heavily favored. All the books, his under is heavily favored. You want to take his under, right? All you got to do to make money on Prize Picks, Jock Market is win 54.25% of your picks. So what I ended up going with in my $5,000 parlay are 5 baseball picks, right? So I have Giolotto, under 6.5 Ks, Faedo, under 5.5 hits allowed, Bride to get on base, right? I have Vazquez to get on base, and then I also have Outman to get on base, over half of a base. 5 picks, gave it out on Twitter to win $5,000. Let's make money.